They come from the frozen north, Central America, and the heart of the Caribbean. 5 nations competing on one island. For them and the countries they represent, this isn't just baseball. This is passion. This is pride. And this is the city that will be rocking to the beat of international baseball. This is San Juan, Puerto Rico. And this is the World Baseball Classic 2026 preview, Pool A. The island of Puerto Rico, where the warmth of the sun meets the warmth of the people. Located about 1,000 miles southeast of Miami, it consists of the main island and numerous smaller surrounding ones, and is home to some of the world's most beautiful beaches. It's also an island where baseball has become part of a collective soul. Here, it isn't just a sport. It's sacred and has been a source of pride among the people since the late 1800s, when the game first took root here. This is the birthplace of legends like Clemente, Molina, and Rodriguez, as well as current megastars like Lindor and Correa. San Juan has seen its fair share of World Baseball Classic history, like the legendary plays and players that ignited deafening roars of a crowd that never sat down. At Hiram Bithorn Stadium, every game is a carnival beaming with a contagious spirit of international baseball on full display. In 2026, 5 teams will collide in San Juan, but only 2 can advance. Will the home crowd lift Team Puerto Rico to the top of the pool? Will an underdog emerge from the Caribbean heat? Pool A is ready to provide some of the most competitive games of the 2026 World Baseball Classic. Playing on their home turf in San Juan, Team Puerto Rico headlines Pool A and is one of the favorites to win it all. They roll out a star-studded squad looking to finally claim the title after a dramatic runner-up finish in both 2013,
the Dominican Republic, the World Baseball Classic champions,
and 2017.
Team USA has won the World Baseball Classic.
The Team Puerto Rico roster is a blend of established superstars loaded with talent on the mound and at the plate. Leading the team into the tournament is a veteran face. New to Team Puerto Rico, Nolan Arenado. Arenado represented the USA squad that won the title in 2017. And in 2023, he was back at the Classic for the U.S., hitting an impressive .385. Now in 2026, he's suiting up for Puerto Rico to honor his mother's heritage. Nado's MLB numbers and accolades are simply sensational. A 3-time NL home run king and 2-time NL RBI leader with 5 Silver Slugger awards.
Nolan Arenado has tied the game. Swing, high fly ball. That's hammered deep to left. Did Arenado do it? Yes, he did. Number 300 in Milwaukee.
If that's not enough, he has dazzled at third since entering the league, racking up 10 Gold Glove awards, 6 of which turned platinum.
A Gold Glover for a reason, a Platinum Glover for another reason. What an absolute play by Nolan Arenado. Yeah, he's done that before.
Safe to say Arenado is a most welcome veteran addition to Team Puerto Rico. Joining him is another MLB and Classic veteran, Eddie Rosario. No stranger to Classic heroics, this marks the 4th time Rosario has suited up for Team Puerto Rico. And the unquestionable final word for Team Puerto Rico will be making his Classic return in San Juan on the mound. Closer Edwin Diaz returns, ready to dominate. A devastating knee injury forced an early exit in 2023, but Diaz is back, bringing his incredible velocity and wicked slider with him. His iconic Blazing Trumpets walk-in song is sure to electrify fans in San Juan. Team Puerto Rico will once again be skippered by MLB and Classic legend Yadier Molina. Molina's leadership and spirit, both as a manager and former captain, will fuel this squad. Now, he's looking to get back to the finals, and this time, walk away with the World Baseball Classic title. Passion, power, and home field advantage make Team Puerto Rico one of the teams to beat in the tournament, and certainly one of the favorites in Pool A. Joining Puerto Rico in Pool A are the Kings of the North, Team Canada, who head into Pool A play with a talented squad looking to advance past the opening round for the first time. Leading the way is half of Canada's dynamic sibling duo, Josh Naylor. Josh, who will play first or sometimes is a designated hitter, has been a consistent power performer in the major leagues for 7 years, tallying 92 RBIs in his 2025 campaign. Josh, the elder Naylor, is one of the most passionate players in all of baseball, well known for wearing his emotions on his sleeve and firing up his team. He missed the 2023 tournament, so look for him to come out swinging in 2026 and become a fan favorite in San Juan. The other half of the Naylor siblings is younger brother and Cleveland Guardians catcher, Bo. Bo was in action for every game for Team Canada during the 2023 Classic, and with his stellar defense and timely hitting, look for him to be a major cog in the Canadian machine looking to break out of Pool A.
He has had quite a coming out party here in the WBC.
Team Canada will look to some young Major League talent who are also World Baseball Classic veterans. One of these players is Miami Marlins shortstop Otto Lopez. Lopez made his mark in 2023 and is looking to take it to another level in 2026. Having an established pro at short is key to Classic success, and Lopez brings just that. In 2023, Lopez was one of Team Maple Leafs' stars, going 5 for 17 with a home run and 6 RBI.
That ball's gone! Oh, Canada!
Otto Lopez comes up with the biggest hit of the ball game.
Another lineup boost will be Owen Casey. The 23-year-old went 3 for 13 with a homer and 4 RBIs in his 2023 Classic coming out party. Now, back at the Classic, he could be ready to be a breakout star in Pool A. Getting out of Pool A will be no easy task for any team, but Canada, the Kings of the North, may be ready to rise to the occasion with their grit and World Baseball Classic experience. They could look to shake up Pool A. Now it's time for some World Baseball Classic trivia. Which player holds the all-time World Baseball Classic home run record? Is it Puerto Rico's Carlos Beltran, Cuba's Alfredo Despaigne, or Canada's Justin Morneau? The answer when we come back. So we asked you, which player holds the all-time World Baseball Classic home run record? Puerto Rico's Carlos Beltran, Cuba's Alfredo Despaigne, or Canada's Justin Morneau? The answer is Cuba's Alfredo Despaigne, who has hit 7 World Baseball Classic home runs. Pool A may be the most highly contested bracket in the 2026 Classic, and another team looking to make a deep run in the tournament is Cuba, looking to build on their inspiring 2023 run to the semifinals. As one of the most decorated nations in baseball history, this latest Cuban squad is hungry to capture its first Classic crown. Team Cuba's roster is a powerful mix of MLB talent, Japan League stars, and homegrown standouts. Back representing Cuba for the 5th time is World Baseball Classic home run king Alfredo Despaigne.
10 rows deep. Alfredo Despaigne is in the house.
He's had so many big moments.
El Caballo is back to flex his power in Pool A, looking to add to his all-time Classic record, 7 home runs. History has proven that when this legend steps in, big things can happen. Joining him is third baseman Yoan Moncada, who's back at the Classic after an all-tournament team performance in 2023. Moncada tore up the 23 Classic, batting an incredible .435. A reliable veteran in the major leagues for a decade, he'll settle in at the center of the Cuban offensive attack. He also brings a proven track record of delivering when the tournament lights are the brightest.
On the way to Moncada. Crushed. Deep to right. Yohan Moncada leaving the yard.
On the mound, Team Cuba will rely on the dominance of Livan Moinelo, widely regarded as one of the best left-handed pitchers playing outside of Major League Baseball. Moinelo plays in Japan's NPB League and will look to show off his stuff to the world in Pool A play. Moinelo will be joined in the starting rotation by Yadier Rodriguez, the Blue Jays right-hander whose bold style and high-octane energy made him a fan favorite during Cuba's 2023 Classic campaign. But for Cuba to get out of Pool A, they'll need to close out games. And their main man in the bullpen will be Raidel Martinez, one of the most dominant closers in Japanese baseball. Martinez brings triple-digit heat and ice-cold nerves when he's called in to seal the deal. When the game is on the line in San Juan, expect to see Martinez on the mound. With a big-time bullpen and a powerful lineup with World Baseball Classic experience, Team Cuba is a dangerous contender capable of beating anyone in Pool A and advancing to the knockout round. Another competitive squad joining Pool A looking to wreak some havoc will be Team Panama, who returned to the Classic in 23 after missing 2013 and 2017. In the last Classic, Panama posted their best result ever, scrapping till the very end, finishing in a tie for first in their pool with a 2-2 record. They were eliminated on a tiebreaker, but put the world on notice they are a team to be dealt with. They'll look to threaten again with players who bring pride and passion, boosted by athleticism, defense, and speed. Historically essential ingredients for Classic success. One of Panama's mainstays will be Jose Caballero. Caballero was Team Panama's starting third baseman in 2023, flashing exceptional defense and speed on the bases. MLB veteran Edmundo Sosa will also look to join the infield. Known for his versatility, he can comfortably line up at short or second. Look for him to make impact you won't see in the box score, like snuffing out a rally with his great glove. Ivan Herrera brings Panama's power. The St. Louis Cardinals catcher is expected to provide some thump in the middle of the lineup.
And a high drive by Herrera. It's a 3-homer game.
Panama's core is fast, gritty, and defensively sound. A dangerous combination for any team they run up against in Pool A. Colombia returns for their third World Baseball Classic in 2026. They dominated in the qualifiers for the 26 Classic, cruising to a 3-0 record, outscoring their opponents 23-1. This rebooted Colombian squad is downright dangerous, with a solid blend of veteran grit and elite youth. The infield will be anchored by MLB veteran Gio Urshela, known for his outstanding defense at the hot corner. Meanwhile, the rotation will be led by Jose Quintana, their unquestioned ace. These veterans were part of that 2017 squad that nearly toppled the mighty USA and Dominican Republic. But perhaps the biggest story coming out of Colombia is their youth movement. Keep your eyes on Michael Arroyo. The Seattle Mariners prospect was a spark plug at the top of the lineup during the qualifiers, hitting .300 while swiping 2 bases. He's poised to be an elite table setter in Pool A.
Michael Arroyo watching it and waiting. Colombia 2-0 here in the second.
I mean, I feel like we're seeing something really special here.
Team Colombia is definitely on the rise and on the hunt for an upset or two. Their outstanding qualifying run should put their opponents on notice that they're just not happy to be in the tournament. They're competing for the crown.
There it is. A golden moment for the Colombian national team. They are headed back to their 3rd straight World Baseball Classic.
When you talk about the World Baseball Classic, you talk about passion and pride. Those are also words to describe Puerto Rican legend Yadier Molina.
And Yadier Molina living up to his reputation.
For nearly 2 decades, Yadier was one of the premier backstops in the major leagues. A 10-time All-Star, 9-time Gold Glove winner, and the St. Louis Cardinals leader of 2 World Series championship teams. He was also a recipient of the Roberto Clemente Award, honoring his remarkable humanitarian commitment to Puerto Rico. He is, without a doubt, a national hero. His excellence in the major leagues was dynamic, his leadership skills legendary. But when he put on the uniform of Team Puerto Rico at the World Baseball Classic, he wasn't just a star player, he was the heartbeat of an entire nation, leading Team Puerto Rico to 2 Classic finals. His intensity, fire, and love for his country epitomize what the tournament is all about. In 2026, Molina will again lead Puerto Rico onto the field as a manager, a role he took over before the 2023 World Baseball Classic. From iconic player to inspirational skipper, his connection to the game makes him the perfect global baseball ambassador. With games starting on his home soil in Puerto Rico, Molina hopes to fire up his squad, lead them out of a tough Pool A, make it to the finals, and at last, capture Puerto Rico's first World Baseball Classic title.
Don Dorado, Vega Alta, ustedes son los mejores, por ustedes nosotros hacemos esto, los amo, Puerto Rico número 1.
Back with more World Baseball Classic trivia. We're asking you which country has made the most appearances in the World Baseball Classic championship game. Is it Cuba, Puerto Rico, or Japan? The answer coming up. So, which country has made the most appearances in the World Baseball Classic championship game? Is it Team Cuba, Team Puerto Rico, or Team Japan? The correct answer is Japan. Team Samurai has made 3 World Baseball Classic championship game appearances, winning all 3 times. While excitement builds for the 5 teams taking center stage in San Juan, the true heartbeat of Pool A might be the stage itself. With just over 18,000 seats, Hiram Bithorn Stadium is the most intimate venue of the 2026 Classic. It's a ballpark built for noise, engineered to fuel the unmistakable Boricua energy that makes every inning feel like the bottom of the ninth. Once inside, the sound of brass horns and scent of local culinary delights set the scene as the magic of the ballpark closes in around you. Step deeper and the environment tightens. Fans stacked right on top of the action, creating a one-of-a-kind atmosphere where the San Juan faithful sit close and deliver a roar so loud it can tilt a team's momentum in a heartbeat. And in the very first game of the Classic in San Juan, the crowd proved it, driving Puerto Rico to a come-from-behind win, punctuated by Yankee legend Bernie Williams' go-ahead RBI. And the fans have only grown louder across the 23 World Baseball Classic games played on the island since. Games loaded with moments ranging from the historic to the unbelievable. Now, after 13 years, the tournament returns to San Juan, to a city, a stadium, and a people more than ready to deliver what could be the loudest event of the entire tournament. Across Latin American communities in places like the Dominican Republic, Venezuela, in the United States, baseball isn't always played on a perfect manicured field. It's played on the pavement, a sandlot, or anywhere in between. In Puerto Rico, it's called Béisbol de Calle. In the Dominican Republic, Vitilla. And in New York, stickball. Much more than an informal game, it's a powerful, irreplaceable thread in the vibrant makeup of Latin American culture. From busy cities to rural areas, all you need is a makeshift bat, a ball, which sometimes may be a bottle cap, and a few friends to start a game. Forget perfectly chalked lines and fancy uniforms. Street baseball is all about improvisation and imagination. A milk or juice carton might be home plate or even a glove.
Esto es un jugo rica, esto es un jugo. Y después que se beben el jugo, esto lo agarran ese cartón y lo empuñan bien. y después lo cogemos como que es una pelota.
A broomstick might be the bat, and any open patch of space becomes the stadium. It's a cultural tradition where age, skill level, and social background are put to the side, leaving only the joy of the game. For countless youngsters in Latin communities, this is their baseball academy. Playing on uneven surfaces with makeshift equipment, which develops the soft hands and quick reflexes that translate directly to the professional level. It also teaches valuable lessons like the need to hit your way on base, to deal with distractions, and handle unconventional pitching. This raw environment is where legendary baseball tradition and street baseball is the game that inspires thousands to be great, teaching them to play with flair and a smile. The evidence of its cultural impact is clear, with the street game producing some of the best players the world has ever seen.
We can make these things do whatever we want.
Icons who all share that common bond of learning through the street game. A game that instilled in them not just skills, but the tenacity, competitive fire, and unabashed confidence. Throughout Latin American communities, this spirit of street baseball is a cultural treasure that connects generations and continues to inspire dreams from sandlots to the world's grandest stages. Pool A play begins March 6th in San Juan. Whoever advances to the knockout round, they'll face a tough opponent, going up against Pool B's advancing squads. Scan here for roster updates and game schedules.